over there. It's a national TV station, so everyone can get to see this charismatic, good-looking, athletic, greatest fighter that's ever lived.
Oh, was Tommy on ESPN?
Ah, get out of it. So yeah, they can all see all this flamboyant character, and America love all that. And it's like, oh hey man, you're that guy, that fighter guy, right? You're that UFC guy. No, not the UFC guy. But whatever, I'll take it. So yeah, looking forward to getting back out in America and doing my thing. You know, it's been a while since I boxed here. Other than the combat fight, Sefa, before that, Frank, it was 2014.
Yeah.
February 14, which is
so you think
7 years ago, over 7 years.
Bring the mic up a bit there.
What's that? That's
Get to revel down in nostalgia.
2 years of activity out of 5.
Yeah. In the last 7 years, I've had 2 years back and 5 years off, which is not good, but you know, we're still repping.
But there's no miles on the clock.
Yeah.
My bad. Let me give you the spiel. Sometime in the next 10 minutes, Deontay Wilder is going to be joining via Zoom. It's going to be me and God knows how many other media members that are going to be attempting to ask questions. This is Deontay Wilder's first media interview where he's going to take unfiltered questions from the media. It's his first one, since before the second fight in February of 2020. So yes, they had the press conference. When was the press conference? A few months ago. But he didn't take any questions. He only talked to the media that he wanted to talk to. Today, he can't do that. So we're going to be heading over live in about, as soon as they join. I don't control it, but normally they're on time. It's supposed to start at 2 p.m. Eastern, as you can see right here at the top. Where's it at? It's 1:54. So until then, we're going to chew the fat on T Street Controversy with FightView360.com. Please take your time out. Like the video if you haven't. Subscribe. We're going to be doing streams every day. Consider us your home for press conferences, media workouts, weigh-ins, post-fight press conferences. That's our shit. Also, I have teamed up with the WBC and the WBC's app and network sponsored by the Vive Network. The links are right down below in the description box. Trust me, it's going to come in handy. So my advice to you is to download it now. You can download it on Apple, Android, Roku. I made the links easy right down below in the description box for you to download. So what we're going to do before they start, let me open it up because they can literally start at any time. I wonder who's going to be hosting. Maybe Ray Flores, I'm guessing. Normally it lasts about an hour. Now I'm going to say this. I've been on every Deontay Wilder media call for like the last 4 or 5 years. So they are entertaining, especially once he starts going on a rant tangent and getting all biblical and talking about death threats and spilling blood. So it's not going to be boring. I expect for it to be exciting. And while we're here, before it actually starts, let me move this over here. Oh, wait. I think we're not supposed to be here this early. This is live. There's Shelly Finkel. Y'all think we should eavesdrop in? We're going to stay. Hey, guys, we're not supposed to be here. This is live. So I just clicked just to open it up and ooh, let me see who else is here. I don't think we're supposed to be here, but we're going to hang out. I'll make sure I'm muted. Yeah, I'm muted. Well, anyway, we're going to hang out here. Maybe we're going to get some juicy inside details. So that's Shelly Finkel, the handler and manager of Deontay Wilder. So I don't think he knows that he's live right now. Well, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about the undercard. I don't want to leave, though. Here, let's do it this way. I think I made it so, yeah, I'm early. But we're going to do it this way. We're going to leave that open, and we're going to put that down at the bottom, and we're going to go look at the undercard. All right. So here's the undercard. I'm digging the undercard, let me tell you. $79.99 on PBC, on Fox, and Top Rank on ESPN Plus pay-per-view. It is a joint venture. I'm going to tell you right now, starting today, I'm guessing, and especially next week and the week after, you're going to see a bombardment of Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury content. You know, they have to promote the fight. They're both scheduled to make an exorbitant amount of money. How much? I don't know. I forgot. Can somebody tell me again? It's a 60-40 split, because the second fight was 50-50, and now this third fight was 60-40 for the winner. Man, shut up, RD Shear. Stop being a punk. So they're making a lot of money. Me personally, I am not confident that this pay-per-view is going to break 500,000 pay-per-view buys. Okay, maybe 600,000, maybe. But here's the undercard. Of course, you're going to have Wilder versus Fury for the lineal and WBC championship. Robert Helenius and Adam Kownacki too. That first fight was very exciting and was an upset for Robert Helenius. Robert Helenius is also in the PBC podcast. I got to listen to that later on. Efe Ajagba versus Frank Sanchez. To me, that's outside of the main event, of course, that is my fight of the night. That's my fight of the night right there. That's going to be some shit. Julian J. Rock Williams returns. Okay, well, let me first say this. Here is the main card, the pay-per-view portion. Of course, the main event, Fury versus Wilder 3. Then the chief support is going to be Robert Helenius versus Adam Kownacki 2. Efe Ajagba versus Frank Sanchez. And then you're going to have Jared Big Baby Anderson versus Vladimir Tereshkin. I know I probably butchered his name, but I put it down below in the... No, his mic not hot. It is muted. I put the information down below in the description box. And then on the lead up into the pay-per-view, I believe it's going to be on ESPN Plus and Fox Sports 1. You're going to have Julian J. Rock Williams versus, Lord knows I forgot his name. Vladimir Hernandez. And you're going to have Edgar Berlanga of Top Rank taking on, what's that guy's name? Martil Coceres? Something like, oh shit, I think he spotted us. Damn. You think he know we here? I don't think he knows we're here. Well, anyway, this is live, by the way. They started a little bit early. I don't know if he thinks. Damn. Well, anyway, I like the undercard. I'm digging it. You know what? But I do have to say, though, I have been feeling some type of way. Don't worry, we're going to keep that open over there. It's still live. I'm watching it right now. Unless you want to look at old man Shelly Finkel face all day. I don't want to look at that. Jesus. Well, anyway. You know what? I've been a big Deontay Wilder guy for some years. It's just that ever since, like, the second fight with the Glovegate controversy, he's been radicalized by 78 Sports TV, Blue Blood, and motherfucking Fred. You know, he's become like difficult, but however, since being with Malik Scott, he ain't been really talking no shit. You know, but the glove thing, you know, the excuses, the suit. We did a whole deep dive breakdown of the suit. We even watched the interview of the makers of the suit, the Glam Squad, with the fucking cheetah gloves. You got to go watch the video. I'm not making this shit up. I wish I can show you because I feel like a good laugh. You know, it's just been too many excuses. Mark Breland drug in the water. Like, all this. I just wanted to be over. Like, you know, right now, no, he hurt me? Damn, he's still there. Damn. He better not dig in his nose. What if he dig in his nose? I wonder if the finger... I think I should cut this shit off, yo. I don't know if this is legal. Should we... Whoa, bro. All right, what's going on? I don't know if we should be watching this, man. This ain't right. I feel dirty. So anyway, I like Deontay Wilder. It's just that, you know, he's been corrupted. You know? And I got to go ahead and be honest. A deep, sick part of me wants to pick him to win. But I'm scared if I pick him to win that he's going to get beat up even bad. I have a bad reputation for bad picks and jinxing fighters. Because sometimes I go with my heart. You know? He's got a spot there. He's got a spot there. But about the marketability of this fight, I just feel it took too long to happen. You know, I understand the pandemic. The COVID thing with Tyson Fury is kind of, kind of iffy. But however, the commission did diagnose Tyson Fury with COVID. The commission. So, and I understand that people think the Vegas commission and all that shit corrupt. I'm just saying, listen, I like to stay away from the shit that can and cannot, the shit that can't be proven. Like, I don't like talking about fighters' money. If you notice, I'm not on here doing videos every day. Oh, this fighter reacts to this fucking such and such tweet. This fighter reacts to this shit, such and such response. I don't do that shit. I did that shit years and years ago during the Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao era. I made a lot of money. Yes, there's a lot of money in doing Deontay Wilder videos every day. Every time he fucking beats his dick, people want to get on here and do videos. Oh, Deontay Wilder, said this, he's $80 million, all that. I just want to cover the fights, man. And you know what I noticed? I always get dragged into these race wars. What is Shelly Finkel doing? You know what? We're going to stay live. Fuck it. We're going to stay on him. We're going to stay here. I get dragged into these race wars. Oh, the coon. Your white massa. You picking Tyson Fury. You probably eat the boar meat. All that shit, man. I just be wanting to cover the fights. And then people always trying to put me, like, oh, he's got an agenda just like Dante's Boxing Nation. I'm not fucking Dante's Boxing Nation. I keep getting comments. Oh, look at Fannin. Make me sick. I just want to cover the fights, man. Y'all be making me great cry. I'm emotional. And real men do cry in the dark. Shit, I'm not afraid to say it. I be reading the comments like, why are they doing this to me, man? I just want to cover the sport. Anyway, I don't know what's going on right here. It's 2:04. So, I mean, should I leave and come back in? Am I on the wrong feed? here we go. I think we're live.
Who are you, Shelly?
They're about to start. So we'll talk after the press conference. I
Good,
don't think
Ray.
we're supposed to be here.
No, just not doing it.
I don't think we're supposed to be here. Maybe we're going to get some juicy tidbits. Back. I'll be back. I'm going to smoke a little bit of pot. I'll be back. Oh, hey, hold up.
Hi, Ray.
Like the video. It doesn't take a lot, or I'll cut it off. Take your time out. Like the video. Just click the button. I'll cut this. Look, I'll cut the stream off. Look, I'll cut it off. Don't make me do it. No, I'm not going to cut it off.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
All right, I'll be back.
That's because I muted him, Shelly.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was for the best for all of us.
No problem.
We don't want to hear him too much,
I think.
Agreed. How long do you think till we go?
Just a couple more minutes now. We're letting the media just get in. They could see us now too. There's a lot of them in there, but we're just gonna let it get up a little bit more, and we'll get Deontay on, and we'll go.
Oh, let's Great. Brittany Goosen. She lost a lot of weight, but she used to be a thick something. Lord knows. T Street loved the BBWs, but let me shut up and be professional. Yes, Lord. T Street loves some PBW. I'm telling you. He do kind of look like Mr. Burns. Smithers. Jesus, what's taking them so long? By the way, this is live in real time. You're waiting for Deontay Wilder to join. I can't check who's here. They turned the setting off. Normally on the Zooms, you'll be able to go and, you know, see how many people, media members are here. But they turned it off. So I'm guessing we're waiting for Deontay Wilder to pop in. By the way, we're going to be here early tomorrow for 8 a.m. Eastern for the early birds for the Joshua versus Usyk final press conference, the weigh-in. Also tomorrow evening, we're going to be here for the UFC press conference. Very, very busy week. That Canelo Plant shit still got my blood boiling. That was crazy. That was pretty nuts, right? That was nuts. Canelo fans, the hardcores, the fanatics, the radicals, they can be some sons of bitches too. They've been lighting my ass up in the comments. You can't say nothing bad about Canelo and don't listen. I learned. So what is it called? Chango to some shit? Madre? Chango to madre? Chenga tu madre? In Spanish? That means, so basically Canelo thought that Caleb Plant was like, I want to fuck your mother. Ooh, let me stop. Well, anyway, Canelo misinterpreted, you know? So what I've learned is you can't say motherfucker in Mexico or the Mexicans because they take that shit, they'll decapitate you. They don't like it. You seen Canelo turn into a psycho crazy maniac. And Caleb Plant wasn't even talking about his mom. That was bizarre. He's like, don't say motherfucker. Fucking mother, don't say motherfucker. It's like, bro, chill. Yeah, Canelo was pissed. Did you notice? But it'd be like that, you know, when people be mad. Did you notice somebody who stutter when they be pissed, they don't stutter no more? Same thing with Canelo. Like once he mad, he speak perfect ass English. He'll cuss your ass out. That English was pure yesterday. It was just flying off the tongue. He definitely called Boo Boo a motherfucker. I did the video.
Just a couple more people we're waiting for to join on the media side, and then we'll get going.
And let me just say this.
Good.
Let me just say this. Listen, to me, where I'm from, if somebody go to swipe at you, and like the fingers touch the face, the fingertips, and I heard when the tips hit you, it sting more. It's like, yo, I'm gonna say you got slapped. So, you know, Canelo got slapped by Caleb Plant. He dipped a little too slow. He dipped it, but you know, Caleb Plant still connected. Chingo tu madre. Yeah, there you go. Chinga tu madre. Yeah, Canelo don't like that. Don't say motherfucker around him. People were saying that was roid rage. They were saying it's that Clen rage. I didn't say it. The people were saying it. They were like, yo, what made that nigga so mad? Like I never see Canelo act like that. He was hot. Literally all sweating and shit. Crazy. By the way, just because Caleb Plant, you know, added a little fire to the press conference yesterday by being pushed by Canelo, don't mean that I'm picking Caleb Plant to win. I might though, fuck it. I might just, you know, fuck it. I might pick Caleb Plant just to piss off my Mexican brothers. By the way, I'm tired of all the confusion and all of the questions. Listen, I'm half black, half Irish, and half Mexican. I've checked my ancestry. Like it's in my blood, but I'm still learning my heritage. I'm tired of it. So we all brothers. I'm mixed with all that shit, and I got a dash. I was told a dash, like a teaspoon, really, of like Turkish wolf blood up in me. Yeah, apparently I'm a racist and a bigot. I read so many comments over the night, like, damn, like now, you know, I'm a fucking racist now? Shit. Jesus, where's Deontay at? Well, we're waiting. So once again, this is live real time. We're waiting for Deontay Wilder and other media to join. Hold up, chill. This is fucking 2021. You know what? I identify as being full-blooded Mexican. Now, what you gonna do? You can't say I'm not. That's my right. I identify. And if you say I'm not, I'm gonna sue you. So from now on, I identify as being full-blooded El Chicano Mexicano. That's me. What you gonna say? I will get Black Lives Matter on your ass. I'm gonna be like, I'm El Negro Mexicano. How about that? I'm being a jerk. What I do? Y'all need to lighten up. Have some fun. Jesus. You guys are too serious all the time. I need to chill out. Take a chill pill. By the way, if you don't know, this weekend is kind of the unofficial start of boxing season. If you check the boxing schedule, we literally have a significant fight every single week. You know, we're going to be busy and shit. Like every week, it's a significant fight. All the way until Christmas, bro. The end of the year. And rumors are coming out that Golovkin and Ryoto Murata are supposed to fight December the 28th or some shit like that. Like we got in Japan. We got significant fights, bro. Hey, I'll cut it off. Don't make me do it. Take your time out. Like the video. All you got to do is click the button or dislike the video. What do I care? But y'all going to do something. You know what? I'm cutting the stream off. That's it. That's it. I asked you to do one thing and you can't do it. So y'all don't deserve to watch it. I do all this, buy all these gadgets. Y'all know I don't make no money from YouTube. I buy all these gadgets and do all this digital shit. Y'all can't even help a brother out. Give me some super chat. Download the WBC channel app powered by the Vive Network. Link down below in the description box for Apple, Android, and Roku. You see all that stuff down there? I put the ticket information down there too. I don't ask you for nothing. And all you do is give me your ass to kiss. No, you fuck off. You don't cuss at me, I cuss at you. You don't come on my channel cussing. I'm the only one allowed to cuss down. But actually, I gotta stop cussing. I gotta slow it down a little bit. Because I do cuss a lot. We gotta like tone that shit down some. Got kids running around here now. So once again, this is live. We're waiting for Deontay Wilder and other media to join. That's Ray Flores, PBC, announcer, commentator, Triller, announcer, commentator. He's very cringe on Triller. That's the handler, Shelly Finkel, Hall of Fame, manager, guys like Mike Tyson, and a lot of other heavyweights too. He's the man. Yeah, they're late. I don't know what's going on. They're 15 minutes late starting. We've been here since 1:50. If you look up at the very top of the screen, it's Wednesday, September the 22nd, 2:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm guessing Deontay Wilder is going to take about an hour worth of questions. That's usually how it works. Now understand that this is his first media Q&A. Normally before champions, before they have a major fight, especially for PBC, they always have a media call or a virtual press conference. Wilder has not taken any questions in this form from the media since before Wilder versus Fury 2. So this is the first time where media are going to just throw everything at him. Now, how they usually start is they work their way down the queue, a list of the top media organizations. Then they get to the bottom of the barrel, guys like me. So they're going to start with people from ESPN, Boxing Scene, Dan Rayfield, fucking USA Today, LA Times, shit like that. Also, you can expect for Tyson Fury, if not, it's probably not going to be this week, because if it was this week, it would have been probably tomorrow. But you can expect for Tyson Fury to probably have his media Q&A maybe Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So we will be streaming that. And of course, we're going to be here for all the fight week festivities, the press conference, final press conference, weigh-in, post-fight press conference, etc., etc. So I don't know what's taking them so long. That's not me. We just chilling. No, can't be no music. He's got to answer these questions. But as I said earlier in the video, I think they're, oh, that's that dude, the Nando's chicken dude. So yeah, they're about to start. All right, cool. So we're going to talk after the press conference or after the questions. Hopefully I'll get a question in. Highly unlikely, especially since there's going to be so many people above me in the queue. But still, we'll talk in more detail for about 15, 20 minutes, recap everything after the press conference. So once again, check your time out. Like the video, subscribe. I'm T Street Controversy with Fight View 360.
Recording in progress.
Yeah, they're about to start now.
How dare you?
Greta. That's Greta. Thanks, Julio. What are the odds Wilder says something stupid? No, as I said, I expect for him, listen, Wilder's media calls are very entertaining. I expect for him to bring some heat, especially once he start ranting, getting biblical and sending out death threats and spilling blood.
How dare you?
Thanks, Yusuf Salia. Wilder KO's Fury in round 7. Get ready for Wilder Fury 4. I don't, you know, no matter who wins or loses, I'm not, they got to move on. By the way, I'm going to go ahead and say I got Alexander Usyk defeating Anthony Joshua this weekend. I put all my money out there. That's it. I'm betting the house on it. I don't gamble. Gamble's for sinners and degenerates. But I'm saying I got Usyk this weekend. Thanks for the super chat. See, that's what I'm talking about. 100 likes. See, is that a crime? Is it so hard to click the like button? I don't mean to shame you guys and keep, pandering for likes, but come on, man. Help me out. So once again, I'm going to apologize for them. This was supposed to start 20 minutes ago. We're just waiting for them to begin. This is live and real time. I'm about to leave y'all, go smoke some weed. For real. Let this shit just play out. Let me go full screen. Yeah, I'm not into the gambling. You want to know something crazy? I don't even know how to play Uno. I don't know how to play Pity Pat. I declare war. I don't know how to play cards, slot machines, none of that shit. To me, it's like smoking cigarettes. It's like it don't get you high. Like what are you wasting the money for? But then again, I'm a cheap, frugal bastard. I am a cheap ass. Yeah, we don't know what's going on. Y'all think Wilder ducking the press conference? He don't want to answer no questions? Y'all think he ducking? Y'all think he don't want to come on live? No, Wilder, you got to come on. You know what he can do, like B-Hop does, try to dictate the interview. When people ask questions, just start talking about other shit and going into like these long ass fucking monologues about shit that don't have nothing to do with the question. No, swear to God, I don't know how to play no cards. Like, I don't know how to do none of that gambling shit. No, I do play poker in Red Dead Redemption, but I just don't be really knowing what I'm doing. I be winning though. He talking to 78. 78 gotta hype him up. Yeah, they starting to piss me off with this shit.
Deontay, can you hear us?
Over here.
They got him muted, so we'll you guys let me know when to go.
All right, we good. All right, so I'll talk to you guys later after the Q&A.
Yeah, we
I
can
hear
hear
you now.
Sound good.
All right, beautiful.
Go ahead, Ray.
All right.
How
All right,
dare
well, thank you
you?
very much to the media for joining us. We appreciate you sticking with us. And you know what? I am very excited. I think the world is excited for October 9th as we get set to hear from the longtime heavyweight champion of the world who looks to reclaim his championship from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas against Tyson Fury, their epic trilogy, Saturday, October 9th, live on ESPN Plus pay-per-view and Fox Sports pay-per-view. It all comes away from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. We get going at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 Pacific time, an all-heavyweight pay-per-view card, all 4 fights, and it's highlighted by Deontay Wilder going after his heavyweight championship against Tyson Fury. Tickets are on sale now. You can get them at www.tmobilearena.com or axs.com. The event is presented by Top Rank, Bomb Squad Promotions, TGB Promotions, and Frank Warren's Queensberry Promotions. It is a Premier Boxing Champions presentation. Let's talk about the former heavyweight champion of the world with the record of 42 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 41 wins coming by way of knockout. A 2008 Olympic bronze medalist for Team USA. He re-energized the heavyweight division by capturing the title back in January of 2015. He made 10 successful title defenses. His knockout percentage of 93% still stands as the highest of any heavyweight champion, past or present. He's now trained under the guidance of former heavyweight contender Malik Scott. And I'll tell you this, I've known Deontay Wilder for a long time, but this is the most focused, this is the most determined, and this is the most locked in that I've ever seen him over the course of his career. When it comes to Deontay Wilder, the word that comes to mind is electrifying. He is must-see TV every single time. He brings it, and no doubt he has entertained fight fans all over the world for years upon years. And now on October 9th, he's in his quest to regain his heavyweight championship of the world. He's violent and he's focused. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Bronze Bomber from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Deontay Wilder. Deontay.
Red, what's going on, baby? You did a great job, man. You're gonna be a ring announcer, man, coming up in there. I need you as my ring announcer.
Hey, I can't wait, D. First of all, it's great to talk with you. I love watching the training footage. I know we only get small sample sizes, but how are you feeling? We are weeks away. This is something that you've been waiting for such a long time.
Man, I feel amazing. You know, I think that's the key word and a great word to say is just amazing. You know, some people feel good, some people feel great, but I feel amazing. I think just this time that has passed has been great for me. You know, the more time that has passed, you know, the more and more we've been able to work on different little things and perfect it. You know what I mean? You can never be perfect in certain things, but that don't mean you can't train to be perfect for it. And I think what we've been doing is definitely going to benefit me in not only this fight to come, but fights to come, you know, in the future as well. So I thank God for everything that has happened to me and the thing that's going to happen for me.
Now, working with Malik Scott, when I look at the training footage and I see it, you have this, there's this love that I see that you are exhibiting in your training. Are you enjoying every single moment of your training and working with Malik? Because you guys seem to be just so in sync with one another.
Yeah, man. You know, Malik is a wonderful person, man, a wonderful man. I met him way back years and years ago in the Poconos when we was getting Thomas Adamek ready to defend his title, and it was just we clicked, you know, at first sight. You know, I tell the story about how I not only did I meet him that particular time, but I also met his family, his moms, his his sons. And the unique thing about me and Malik, not only do we have a brotherhood, a bond, a love for each other, but a fun fact is that his mother is the same birthday as mine, and my mother lands on the same date as his. So it's pretty cool, man. And just to be out here with Malik, not only just with Malik, but all my brothers. I have every last one of my brothers, in camp with me. All my brothers is a part of my team. And it's just that love, man. I tell people I have so much love around me that the hate is invisible to me. I don't really dwell on it. It's nothing to me. I think they take it more personal than I. It's just one out the other. If someone says something, or if I see something, or most of the time I don't really see nothing. If you live where I live, you will understand the isolation that I have. And like I said, I always talk about the love because it's just it's so real. You know what I mean? And what we have in our team, how passionate we is, and us training, it's just fun, man. They say if you're having fun on your job, it's not working. So that's what it is right now. We've just been able to have fun while learning things. We create things together. And we just, it's just the passion that we have to come back and do this thing again and to become two-time heavyweight champion of the world.
Well, Deontay, I know that the media wants to ask you questions. They're joining us from all over the world. So now we're going to turn it over. Andrew Roberts, if you have questions for the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, make sure to raise your hand. And then when we call upon you, unmute yourself and ask the champ the questions because his time is very valuable. So I'm going to turn it over to Andrew Roberts with questions from the media. Andrew.
Thanks very much, Ray. Our first question is going to come from Keith Idek with Boxing Scene. Keith, you can go ahead and unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yes, Deontay, as I understand it, you've been fully vaccinated for quite some time. And I was just wondering if you could lend your perspective on maybe the reluctance of a lot of boxers to not get vaccinated because it's obviously been postponing or canceling a lot of fights.
You can't tell grown people what to do, and it's hard to try to. I can only say that, this what's going on in the world and what we're going through with it is something new to us all around the world. And a lot of people are frightened to what they have heard of what's been going on. So, for me, we thought it was be a great idea for us my whole team just to get vaccinated, just in case. There's always that just in case factor. As you can see, my fight was already postponed once again due to the claims of this situation. But we just thought it'd be a great idea because I heard a lot of things, but I trust the people that I'm around. I trust my doctor, and my doctor was really the one that was really able to really just calm me down in that situation and be like, all right, we're gonna get it, so we won't, and everybody around me to get it. So it won't be no mishaps, no miscommunication or nothing, no excuses about, we caught the COVID or anything like that. So, for me, my advice to all other fighters, if you're comfortable with it, go do it, get it done, and if you're not, then, you take your judgments on that.
And Deontay, my other question for you is just, have you decided what, if anything, you're going to wear into the ring going into this fight based on what happened in the before the last fight?
Yeah, I'm gonna, all my fights have, since I became champion, it's nobody come out with a better dress, better uniform than I, and we're gonna continue to continue with that, and we just have to see what I put on. It's gonna be something special. It's gonna be something that I dedicate this, to my people, my tribe, So look forward to seeing it.
All right, thanks very much, Keith. Our next question is going to come from Jeremy Harris with Fansided. Jeremy, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hi, Deontay. Observing your last training camp, it appeared that when you weren't training, you were spread pretty thin with media obligations and life in general. Did you feel distracted in the lead up to the second fight?
I didn't feel distracted. It was I think the word for it is draining. You know, when you're dealing with media and promoting the fight and different things like that, it's very draining to a fighter. And I didn't realize how draining some of these things would be until I go into my room, you know, and I would feel like, well, you know, I got the rest of the day to rest, and it'll be all right and stuff like that. But as over time, as you continue to do it, leading up to the weeks of the fight, I mean, it adds on, you know, and it can be very draining just to please, you know, obligations that you have to for a fight. You know, and at this point in time, you know, we're being smart about everything that we do. You know, even with the media, the things that I promote, the things, people who I talk to, you know, sharing my energy with people, you know, all that has changed. You know, I think I devoted my my time, you know, and everything else above to people, you know, especially being a champion. And a lot of people didn't appreciate it, but they're going to see the big difference now. They're going to appreciate me way more now than more so than ever, because of the way I am, the way I'm gonna handle them, and handle certain situations.
The way that you train physically has appeared to change. Has your approach mentally changed as well?
So you know, as far as training, you say?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, most of everything has changed. You know, I'm super focused. You know, I'm more focused now than I've ever been in my entire career. You know, this is another part, a second phase of my career. You know, like I said, I had fun in my first album coming out, defending the title, you know, for 5 years, 10 title defenses. You know, like I said, I gave my time to people, you know, and so it was appreciated, but sometimes it wasn't. And at this point in time, man, we're serious about everything. I'm super focused. I'm in a happy place, and I'm glad that I'm here. You know, I'm happy. You know, that they say things happen for a reason, and sometimes we don't understand that reason until we get in a situation or a certain place in life, and then we understand. And with me and my team aboard, we all understand everything that has happened, and we're just looking forward to it. We all smile. You know, we all laugh. You know, I always talk about the love that I have in my camp, and it is so real. You know, I love to display it. I love to talk about it because, you know, so many people look for this type of love because there's so many fake people out there that show fake love. And I know one for sure, if I see love, is between the family that I have within my team and my brotherhood that I have with all my guys, you know, and that means a lot to me.
All right, thank you, Jen. Our next question is going to come from Dan Rayfield, Fight Freaks and Boxing Scene. Dan, you can unmute yourself and please ask your question.
Hello, Deontay. Good to talk to you today. I was wondering, I know that you probably were very unhappy when the fight was postponed from July until October, but I'm wondering now that you're in the period of time leading up to the fight that it's happening in October, do you think that the delay was of any benefit to you? Not a benefit? Like, how do you view the delay? Would you think it's going to be ultimately good for you? And if so, why?
The delay was a blessing for me. You know, the more they delayed it, the more time we had to work on our craft and art, and to go over even more strategically go over the game plan that we're going to have come October the 9th. So, you know, it was a time of frustration because as a fighter, you know, as a fighter, you're ready to go. You know, you're ready to get back out there. And this is the longest I've been out of the ring, especially when I'm anxious to get in the ring. It's just something about boxing that calls you. That ring just calls you there. You know, even when sometimes you may want to give up. Sometimes you may just want to quit or just say, I don't want to do no more. Just something about boxing, it just draws you back. Look at all the retired guys, they coming back and they just want to be a part of boxing. Boxing allows you to just stay part of it, man. But that time that we had, you know, it have benefited me tremendously, and I'm looking forward to October the 9th.
And so when you get in the ring and you fight Fury for the third time, is your motivation or is your most motivation to you, is it to get back the WBC heavyweight title, or is it just to beat this man that sort of seems to be under your skin for the last number of months?
I just want to beat his ass. You know, just as simple as that. You know, just beat his ass.
All right, awesome. Thanks, Dan. Our next question is going to come from Donna Corby with the Daily Mirror. You can go ahead and unmute yourself and please ask your question.
Hi, Deontay. How's it going?
Great.
I wanted to ask about the drug testing for this fight. Are you concerned at all about that? And do you know what the plan of action is?
I mean, I can't worry about what's going to go on that side. You know, we hired some people to do that job, and we're expecting them to do that job. You know, my job is to get in the ring and put on a great performance and do the things that we have set planned. And that's all I'm focusing on. I'm gonna leave that job to them, and I'm gonna leave my job to myself.
Now, after the last fight, you talked about how you felt that there was something going on with Tyson Fury's gloves, and that he had put something that resembled an egg weight into the gloves. At any point, did you consider, like, this would be a grand conspiracy if he did this? At any point, did you consider calling the police, making it a criminal matter? Because, I mean, you're talking about somebody trying to really badly hurt you against a contract that you've signed. This would be like a criminal matter if you were to do that.
But you know, I didn't go to the measurements of that. You know, like I said, I want it back in blood, so that's up to me. So come October the 9th, I will get my revenge. You heard it. You seen the shirts we had, glass are glass, eye for eye, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
All right, thank you, Donna. Our next question is going to come from Cam Buford. Cam, you can unmute yourself and please ask your question.
Hey, Deontay. Thanks for taking time to talk to us. I appreciate hearing you speak once again. Malik, during the last press conference, Malik talked about pacing your training camp to have you prepared for that July fight. As we all know, was postponed. How was the process kind of recalibrating yourself in camp to get ready for the October 9th date?
I mean, it was an easy process. You know, we just had to take a little bit more time off of what we was doing. We didn't want to overtrain. We didn't want to overdo anything that we was doing, you know, and we understood a lot of things that was going on. And when you understand certain things, and when, like I said, it's just like the truth. When you know the truth, they said the truth sets you free, you know, and we're free spirit, we're free beings, and we have a free mindset of thinking. And I think that what held us down the most, you know. Everybody was on the same accord, my whole team. You know, that's the beautiful thing about my team. Like, it's very rarely that we come into a disagreement on anything. And if we do come into a disagreement, within those 48 hours, it will be resolved. And with that being said, you know, it's just something that we had to do. You know, we understand that the things that we can't control, we don't worry about controlling it. We just let it take its course. And when it's time for action to be presented and displayed, we do that. So I'm just looking forward to it. To October 9th. It's finally here, and hopefully there's nothing else that interfere with this process of proceeding forward. And finally, we can turn the chapter in this book and end it once and for all.
And then lastly for me, do you have a message to your fans, Deontay, kind of about this time off and without hearing you speak for so long? What's your message to your fans up for this upcoming fight?
I just want to tell all my fans, my true fans, my day ones, you know, the ones that came on board, you know, now I just want to tell them I appreciate them. I appreciate the love. I appreciate their prayers that they've been sending out to me. I appreciate the messages that they've been delivering to others that know me close to give to me, all walks of life, you know what I mean? And it's been amazing. The journey has been amazing. And here we are. We're back again. It's the redemption, the retaliation, you know, and just looking forward to October 9th. I'm gonna need all you guys' love and your support. If you can't be there, you know, tune in to it, click that button, baby. And here we go. Bomb Squad is back.
All right, excellent. Thank you, Cam. Our next question is going to come from Xavier Porter. Xavier, please unmute yourself and you can ask your question.
Thanks, Andrew. Peace, champ. How you doing? Glad to see you back in action.
Blessings.
All right. Couple questions I got to ask you. With regards to this training camp, has this training camp been the best training camp you had as a professional? And if so,
what's the second part?
The second part is the loss from Tyson Fury. Do you think that bettered your career? Do you think that made you a better fighter?
This training camp has been amazing. It definitely has, hands down, been the best training camp I've ever had in my entire career. You know, sometimes you need certain events to happen in life to bring about a change of things, whether that's getting rid of people out of your life, or whether it's taking up the regiments of training inside the camp, or you know, anything that it feels that need to be a change. And I can't say, man, this is the best camp I've had all the way around. And this is the first time where I had all my guys with me, you know, at all times, at a long period of time, and with no distractions, you know, or the outside world or anything, you know. And I'm just in a happy state. I'm in a happy place. My mindset, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, I'm ultimately happy. And it has been a blessing. And what was the second question?
The second question was the loss to Tyson Fury. Do you feel it has made you a better fighter? And if so, what did you take from it? What did you learn so much about yourself from it?
I mean, it definitely have made me a better person. You know, just it's strengthened me in so many areas. You know, I can say so many different things here, but my action is going to speak louder than my words can. Any given day, any given month, week, year. You know, and I'm just ready for October the 9th just to display it and prove to the world that who I am and what I am, you know, and I tell everybody, all my fans, don't blink.
All right, excellent. Thanks very much, Xavier. Our last question is going to come from Jim Conlon. Jim, you can unmute yourself and please ask your question.
Hi, Deontay. Deontay, this all started with yourself and Tyson Fury back in 2018 in Belfast in Ireland. Did you think maybe 4 years on that the world would be still talking about Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury? And do you sort of believe that trip to Belfast was probably the best trips you've ever made coming to Ireland?
You know, I couldn't imagine that we would still be talking about this, even, you know, from that time, even to now. You know, I couldn't even imagine that the world would be turned upside down with a virus as well, where the whole world has been affected, you know, and we all, you know, we have unlearned to relearn in certain things and situations. And that's the beautiful thing about life. So as long as you live it, you know, you understand and you experience certain things. And the only way you become wise if you apply knowledge to life. Because if you don't, you'll be an old fool as well. And what was your second question?
Was that the best trip you ever made in terms of your boxing career, coming to Belfast, Ireland to confront Tyson? And do you have no regrets about that?
I have no regrets about coming to Ireland. You know, I met a lot of great people in Ireland. I could say I met a lot of great people that I actually still talk to this day. So I can say that it was a great experience for me. It was also a great trip for me as well. You know, the people treated me very well, and they clung to me. And overall, yeah, it was a wonderful trip.
All right. Thank you very much to all of our media that joined us today. I'm going to turn it back over to Ray Flores to wrap it up. And thank you, Deontay, for your time.
Thanks so much, Andrew. And D, I just want to give you the floor final few moments as you get set to embark on this trilogy fight against you and Tyson Fury. If you don't know, you better order the pay-per-view. This is going to be a historic night in Las Vegas. TMobileArena.com for ticket information, or AXS.com. Deontay, as we're only a few weeks away, what do you want to tell the world? And especially, what do you want to tell Tyson Fury as you get set to collide in the ring with him a third time?
Again, to all my fans, you know, I appreciate you so much, you know, for the love and prayers that's been sent out to me. it's going to be an amazing fight. You know, we've been on this journey together, you know, and a lot of people see me, you know, silence, which I'm always silent. You know, the most time anyone ever hears of me is during the time I have fights of boxing. Other than that, I go MIA. And I do that for a reason. You know, I'm not a person that like to be out all the time or like to be in the spotlight. I like to be seen a lot. I love my peace. You know, I love being on my own little island here at home and been around the people that love me the most. You know, and you can be around so many people and you can be around so much fake love. But when you know people that really loves you, those are the people you want to be around. Why wouldn't you not? You know, ain't that right, Shell? So, you know, but with this fight is concerned, you're looking at a rejuvenated Deontay Wilder, reinvented Deontay Wilder. You know, the old Deontay Wilder is no longer there. It's something that I can't explain to you, but only will show you come October the 9th. You know, I know a lot of people have to promote certain things, but I think I've been a straight up guy. I've been a straightforward fighter ever since the start of my career. That's what I use my platform for. You know, there's never been no fakery about me. Sometimes I say things that may, you know, cross people wrong, or people don't understand what I say because they don't understand the man that is saying it. But as the saying is, my favorite saying, what's understood, don't have to be explained. So come October the 19th, baby, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. And it's just going to be an amazing fight. You know, nothing I have to say for my opponent, for we all know that silence is golden. I see y'all soon. October the 9th at T-Mobile Arena. If you can't be there, it's going to be on Fox pay-per-view, baby. Don't hesitate to click that button. It's going to be every bit of worth your money. And I appreciate you for your hard-earned money. I appreciate it. And I won't let you down, baby. I'll see y'all soon. Until then, Bomb Squad!
That's the way to end the press conference. D, we'll see you during fight week. The most electrified man in boxing, Deontay Wilder, joining us. Champ, we'll see you in Las Vegas.
Blessings, Ray.
Thank you very much, all the media, for joining us. We can't wait. We'll see you in Las Vegas, October 9th. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. Don't miss it. Have a great one, everybody.
Recording.
I like the way he handled that. You know, I like the tranquil, docile Deontay Wilder. You know, that was some pretty good energy, you know, going into the biggest fight of his career. Yes, I was trying to ask a question, but I thought I pushed a button and I didn't. Also, I was running around in the background. But Tyson Fury is likely going to have his live media Zoom sometime next week. And then, of course, the week after is fight week. Can you believe the fight is actually just a little over 2 weeks away? By the way, take your time out to like the video since you've been here already. Let's go back over the card and the undercard real quick while we're here and talk a little bit. So on the pay-per-view portion of the card, $79.99 on PBC on Fox pay-per-view and on ESPN Plus. Has it been picked up over in the it's going to be on BT Sport box offers over in the UK. I'm tripping. So here's the main card, the pay-per-view card. It's going to open up with Gerald Big Baby Anderson against Vladimir Tereshkin. I forgot how to pronounce his last name. It's down below in the description box. The next fight on the pay-per-view is going to be Efe Ajagba taking on Frank Sanchez. Both some big-time heavyweight fringe contenders with some big-time power. That's a really, really, really good fight. I'm looking forward to that. Another fight I'm looking forward to is Robert Helenius versus Adam Kownacki 2. Helenius is a very, very good fighter. Yes, he's had some hiccups over the last several years, but with Adam Kownacki, he came to fight. That's the pay-per-view portion. And then, of course, the main event, Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder for the WBC and the Ring Magazine Championship. Also, Edgar Berlanga has been added to the undercard. In the pre-pay-per-view portion, I believe that's going to be on Fox Sports 1 and ESPN Plus. Against how do you say that guy's name? Lord knows. Hold on. Cosadas? Hold on. Marcelo Cosadas. And then you're going to have Julian J-Rock Williams returning against Vladimir Hernandez. The last time I seen J-Rock Williams, that was the last fight I actually been to live ringside. It was when he had lost his belts to Jason Rosario. It was here in Philly in an upset. defeat. So listen, here's my thoughts. How is this pay-per-view going to do? I have concerns because they took a little too long, to like really, really get this thing going. And yes, you can blame COVID and say, all right, well, they couldn't, but, it's some concerns there. Me personally, at $79.99, I'm going to say 500,000 pay-per-view buys, 600,000 pay-per-view buys. But these fighters are set to make a lot of money. It's hard to believe. I'll see how they're going to break even. Now, from my understanding, tickets are doing really, really well. I'm talking about, if not near or close to a sellout. And I'm going to go ahead and say that, it's hard to pick Deontay Wilder, especially after many people felt that Deontay Wilder got a slight gift for the first fight, but then he got his ass beat in the second fight. And many have known for years that if he comes up against a genuine boxer, he would have some issues. But that power is not a myth. He damn near killed Tyson Fury in the first fight. Tyson Fury walked through some of them in the second fight, even though Wilder was hitting him with them on the back foot. But how much can Malik Scott really do? That's the question. So I'm actually going to do another video in depth on this, but since we ran out of time, it's time for us to go. So I'm going to edit this video, chop it up for everyone who want to see the press conference. I am going to be back later on today, but definitely tomorrow morning for Joshua versus Usyk press conference. Hopefully the winners fight between Fury Wilder 3 winner. Hopefully it's not a draw. There's a clear-cut winner. The winner of that goes on to fight the winner of Joshua versus Usyk. Just know that if Anthony Joshua loses to Alexander Usyk on the Zone this weekend here in the States, Sky Sports box office over in the UK, then there's a rematch clause for Joshua Usyk. So, there's that too. But we're going to talk about this in more detail. I'm going to go have some lunch and still got some videos to get out. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe, and I'm telling you, once we get closer to the fight, actually, I got to start doing more Wilder versus Fury videos. It's time to start building the fight up. That's what I do, Take your time out. Please download the WBC app, powered by the Vive Network. The link is down below in the description box. Links. You can download it on Apple, Google, Roku. It's going to come in handy to you very, very soon. We're going to get some exclusive interviews on there.